Alright, y'all, what's the deal? What's cracking? What's happening? We over here at the Metro right now, and we're gonna slide over to downtown over here. We're gonna go to Union Station. So you can see on that, it says San Bernardino this way, downtown this way. So we're gonna slide over to downtown real quick. We're gonna go meet my sister and her boyfriend, and we're gonna go do a little art walk over there in LA. So we over here. We're over here at the San Bernardino department. We're gonna slide through Rialto, Fontana, Rancho, Uplands, etc., all the way to Union Station. So once we get down to Union Station, we're gonna go kick it over there, go meet up with, like I said, with my sister and her boyfriend, and then we're gonna go do a little art walk. So let's see what we get into in between all that. Maybe go get a drink in between all that as well. So we'll check it out. Should be a little interesting little day. I'm in such a bad mood now. I missed the train, and it was right in front of me the whole time. I thought this side of it, I thought this side of the trains was going out that way, and that doesn't even make sense because I don't think there's anything further out from here anymore. But now I'm getting wet. I'm just in a bad mood. I'm mad now, to be fair with y'all. But my mom's gonna pull up, and I can sit in her car while I wait, and then I'm just gonna kick it and wait for the next train that's here in an hour, I guess. My back hurts. I got my back brace on though, but this isn't fun for somebody that is recovering from a broken back. This is stupid. Alright, y'all, so we're moving a little late. I made it to the hour later train, and it's pulling up, and I don't know, there was like somebody died on the Metrolink earlier in Ontario. I don't know what's happening, but we're pulling up right now. Look at it right here. It's pulling up late too. We're gonna go check out this little art walk that we got going on, and that's pretty much all. I'll get a blinker for y'all right here while we on the train for y'all too. That'll be the rest of it for y'all.
Ahorita a las 6:45 se va de aquí, ¿verdad?
A little lightweight. So we on the train right now. We gonna head back, getting off of Union, and then we gonna pull up over there to the art walk. So y'all stay tuned, y'all stay tapped in, all right? We going over there. We moving, grooving in, maneuvering. Alright, y'all, so let's go. It's cracking. So we pulling up. We just got over here. Just touched down right over here at Union. And we pulling up over here downtown. Our regular little spot. It's weird pulling up over here now that like I don't live over here when I lived over here my whole life growing up. Hey, look at that. My sister's calling me at the exact same time. We're over here in downtown pretty much, and this is Olvera Street. So they got the Salito Lindo, I think that's how you say it. But some of the best, you get, man? You get, RG? Some of the best right here, taquitos that they got right here. So I'm gonna grab some of these real quick before they close up. The good old. Oh yeah, that's right. Hell yeah, OG. Hey, yo, hey. The OG, right? Huh? Hell yeah.
You know what's up, ready?
Hell yeah, right. Hey, you have a good night, bro.
All the best.
Anyway, fire. Alright, y'all, we're going to the first art gallery right now. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good. Can I go ahead and get Caddy's right here?
Yeah. How's the food?
When I checked, he said it would be an hour. How long was that, an hour? What do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, let me go see if he's ready.
This is your all your art gallery, sir?
It's my gallery, yeah.
I figured it was. I saw this picture right here.
That's actually somebody that looks kind of like me, but that's somebody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is my gallery. This is called LA Center for Digital Arts.
Okay.
And we show all manner of art and technology
Awesome. So how many pieces do you have over here?
There are about 25 artists in this group here.
Okay.
In the back we have a solo show by Annis McRae. He's from Canada.
Awesome.
And this is a video show. This group is from Los Angeles, so it's a new video from Southern California.
Awesome, awesome. What's the message behind a lot of these pieces that you have over here?
Well, it's wide-ranging. The name of this show is Omnidirectional.
Okay.
Which kind of reflects the LA scene, being that LA.
Yeah, of course. LA as a culture,
place,
right?
And the mindset of the creative community here.
Of course.
So.
Awesome.
It's kind of a wide gamut of.
Awesome. So let me go ahead and take a look around here as well.
Absolutely. Okay. Nice
Appreciate you, brother.
We're gonna go to a lot. They're really cool. The motion, like, still.
Thank you, brother. Have a good night, man. What?
So there's 3 units for sale in this building. It's 375, 565, and 775. But look, they're low-key good size with the sick-ass windows.
Let it focus too. Hey, so if you guys are interested in this,
Hit me up. I'm a realtor. I do Riverside, LA County, San Bernardino County, and I'm here to help you if you have any questions. A lot of people are not very passionate about helping people, and so if you come across realtors like that, give me a call because they're just not for you.
and what would your email be if anyone was trying to reach out to you?
Kayla Ray, KAYLARAE at luxurycollectivere.com.
Hey, so if you guys are trying to get you guys yourself into anything over here in LA area or in IE area, anywhere pretty much in California, tap in with the...
And commercial, if you have, oh, did it die?
Nope, not here.
If you have any commercial needs or you have any needs even out of state, I know people everywhere. My network is amazing and it's all about who you work with. I'm not super salesy, I'm in sales, but I'm in the sale of helping people make money and get the fuck out of a repetitive life of being a slave to a job.
So tap in if you guys need that and you guys are trying to buy a house or, you know, get yourself in a better position in life. So let me know what you guys are trying to do. Leave a comment below or actually tap in with her, like I said. But we're gonna keep on going with this little art gallery review and we're gonna keep doing what we gotta do. See him? Can I guess your name?
Todd Litchkoff.
Todd Litchkoff. How's it going today? So I was pretty much just going about and just looking around and looking at all the other art pieces that you guys have around, and I just wanted to know your outtake and the meaning behind your art
Okay.
and what it means to you.
Okay. Did you have a time frame on this? How long you want this to take? Because
As much time as you want, sir.
this is called the fortification of Polyphemus.
Okay.
Polyphemus was a monster from the Greek, classical Greek world, and he is one of the Cyclops monsters, one-eyed monster, one
Sure.
of two. And that's the eye up there, or in this case, the gun. And the gun is being fortified by the fortification. The fortification is holding up the dirt, the soil, to support the gun.
Okay.
Now, the soil itself, that whole painting almost is made up of shredded telephone book pages.
Really now?
Now, if you do a close-up, let's go over here. If you do a close-up, you'll notice every strip has a name and a number on it because they're shredded telephone book pages.
And the entire piece is made up out of that, correct?
Almost. The fortification itself is made up of stock market reports.
Okay.
Again, names and numbers.
Sure.
Names of corporations, numbers, earnings and losses.
Awesome.
So here we have a fortification made up of the corporations, and it's holding up the soil, which is made up of shredded telephone book pages, which represents all of us. We're the people.
Sure thing.
But we've become wet noodles.
So that's what this signifies.
Here you see the wet noodles are all in order, going all the way up there, the background. And as the gun shoots, the earth shakes.
Sure.
And as the earth shakes, we get closer to the gun, and the order starts to become chaotic. In time, the telephone book pages, or the people, start to slip through the fortification to the ground. And once they hit the ground, they start to deteriorate. They become mulch.
Yes.
And the mulch, because of the shaking, starts to create new life. New flowers I have here representing new life. The flowers themselves are made up of acrylic paint that I've manipulated with toothpicks. So we have kind of a full circle here going on. People supporting the fortification supporting the gun shooting, creating new life. That's what this painting's about.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to, expressing that and expressing what your art was for me. So also as well, if you could tell me about how many hours you think this took you.
It's hard to say. I try not to keep track of that because I don't want to drive myself cuckoo.
Then it takes away from the art aspect of it, huh? You're not having fun with it anymore. If you're not having fun with it, exactly. If you're not thinking about it, then you're not having fun with it anymore.
That's true. That's true. You're not putting time limitations on yourself.
Yes, of course, of course. If you could guesstimate though, what would you think?
Probably weeks, 8 hours.
Weeks.
But most of that time, to be honest with you, is because my art doesn't just, I don't plan it out and then create it. It grows. It's something that develops.
Sure.
It's organic. I have an inspiration, but that inspiration will deviate. There will be different things that start to come in, and I'm finding the hardest thing is stay on point. To stay.
Because you want to create another.
So many directions you face, so many
forks
in the road that you can go off track. So it's hard to keep track of your initial inspiration and stick to that. That's been more of the difficulty in that, coming up with ideas.
Okay.
The ideas just flow, and then you're trying to, well, wait a minute, that's going to disrupt my original idea. So you try to stay on point.
You're trying to differentiate between which ones you want to actually try to conquer
Maybe
which
next
ones
painting
flow.
we'll go with that. you
Of
know.
course, of course, of course. The idea is just keep flowing.
Exactly, which I'm grateful for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for
Okay,
spending your
buddy.
time with me.
Good luck to you.
Of course. No, good luck. All right, sir. So how's your name?
My name is Miguel.
Miguel. How's it going?
Osuna,
All right.
Los
And,
Angeles-based artist.
Los Angeles-based artist.
I want to show you this piece.
So this is a 360 piece?
This is a very, very long drawing, and it's done with ballpoint pen.
Okay.
And if it's extended, it's probably from that wall to this one. Roughly, say, like 300 inches long.
So this entire piece.
If you extend
So
it,
if you wouldn't mind talking a
there
little
to
bit
the-
louder so they could grab you on the voice, but this entire piece was done with a ballpoint pen, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Wow.
And it's basically a calligraphy, not necessarily writing anything in any alphabet, but it's just a personal sort of giant doodle.
Awesome.
Now, if you notice, there's some certain shapes here that you can see, and those were sort of inspired by, I don't know if you've seen this flocks of birds, and they're called murmurations.
Okay.
And there's thousands of them, and they move sort of like in these choreographies, and they describe a lot of this stuff, you know, in their flight. So that was another idea that was, you know, running through my head when I did this. This piece was commissioned for a museum show here in Los Angeles, and this is the third time that I show it. And every time I show it is a different configuration because, you know, there's a lot of freedom to the piece of paper to float, to...
And every time you can configure it in different ways that it
Yeah.
displays a different meaning, correct?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It'll give you a different impression. One time that I did it was very sort of like more extended, so you could capture this more of the piece. in
More
one shot.
from like how you were saying from
Yeah.
when it was the whole length of the piece.
Where like right now, this piece is almost rolling to itself.
Yeah.
So in order to see it, you just have to walk around it, and that's
Of course.
the intention in this particular iteration of the piece.
So let's walk around it for a little second.
Yeah.
Let's get a piece of it from
Yeah,
around.
and you see how there's ins and outs.
So I want to just emphasize on the fact that this was all done with a ballpoint pen.
With a ballpoint pen by hand. Yes.
All hand ballpoint pen.
Yep.
Where this type of pattern is traditionally seen with people that is doing almost like they leave the pattern on the floor and they have like something going around the top of it in a motion.
Your hand.
Yeah, but like a lot of people will do this and they'll have it tied up. They'll have the ink tied up and they'll have it going around in a
I've seen this
circular
artist
motion.
that does this,
You know what I mean?
that sort of
So, you know,
pendulum sort of thing.
The amazing fact of this that this is all done very, very evenly, and it just looks amazing.
Thank you.
You know,
Right.
just
This
looks
took
quite
about-
amazing.
It took about, I would say about 3 months to complete.
So, for about 3 months, how many hours do you think you have into this piece?
It's hard to say because I would work in blocks of like a couple of hours.
Okay.
And then go walk, eat something, do something else.
Sure.
Because it's very repetitive. It's very meditative kind of work.
So, from me seeing it, I can't see where you picked up off yourself. Are you able to see where you were able to?
That's a really interesting comment because I like to hide the ends and the
Yeah,
starts.
of course, because you don't want to.
So
you don't want to make it visible.
It reads like a membrane that is
course.
continuous. So you probably won't be able to find any ends because I kind of follow patterns and I hide them.
Yeah,
So
that's why I was like, you know,
couldn't
for the
find
most
them
part,
myself.
I can't find any myself that I can see over.
Is it a kinetic like drawing? Like, are you moving around?
Well, the way I worked on it was on a big table and I had maybe 6 feet visible and I would just keep scrolling on it, scrolling.
yeah,
And
just like
I was just trying to sort of emulate murmurations of birds. Have you seen this big, huge flocks of birds that describe this movement? So that was sort of the inspiration for the concentrations that you see. But I never really saw, when I was working on it, I never really saw the piece complete because it was just like that shot of 6 feet.
Yeah.
And the piece is really, really long.
Yeah.
So.
And how long are you, like, what are the sessions like? Like, are you just like...
blocks of a couple of hours, maybe in the morning, and then do something else. And come back and, you know. Because it's very meditative work, but it's also meditative.
And like sometimes you get really into it.
Oh yeah. And then you're like, okay, you know, 5 more minutes, and you keep going and going, and you cannot abandon the work. You have to stick with it because you're getting something interesting going, and you're like, I don't want to forget this, and keep it going. So,
For sure.
yeah.
I like some of my first drawings were similar but smaller. But I would like do them so much that like the paper would like
it would disintegrate.
Yeah, like there's just like the paper sort of just they're ripping all over the place. So this is a good idea. Just like you should just get more paper.
Well, this is synthetic paper. It's called Tyvek, and this is used in construction.
So it's very durable.
So it's indestructible, basically. You cannot rip it. You know your FedEx envelopes?
Yeah.
That's the material.
Oh wow, that's like really good.
So you know, it's a good material because it'll take the pounding.
I always struggle with paper.
When you get intense in your work, and it sounds like you do. His stuff is really good. It's as resistant as the intensity of your work. So that you can, so you don't disintegrate. But one thing, these pieces are almost falling apart.
I mean, I had to stop over here. You know, I had to stop over here at Casanori. Stop over here at Casanori, get myself a little hand rolls, man. Get myself a little brewski dooskies, and we on.
It was very emotional. And you know,
All right, y'all. So what do you guys think about that? So it was pretty much just a day of me exploring, going around, having fun, and going to go check out some art galleries, talking with some of the artists about their art, which was really cool, and you know, just kind of getting a feel for what it means to them, because I'm into art. I like everything. I'm diverse. I like art. I like architecture. I like everything like that. But I don't do art personally. I build cars. So it was cool talking with them and, you know, getting their perspective and how they work and their opinion on everything like that. So it was overall just a really cool day. We hopefully we'll do something like that soon. We got a little my sister's boyfriend walked in right now. But yeah, I mean, we had a good time when we did that. We had some good food. It was just a good overall day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Shout out to the artists for letting me interview them, and thank you guys. You know, if you guys ended up watching this, thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate it, and you guys had amazing work. It was really cool to see how everybody works and how they operate and all their different pieces and everything like that. And it's also teaching me how to interview people as well, because I noticed when I was watching over the videos that I was talking over them, but I was trying to not let the conversation go dead because I didn't want them to not be interested. So gotta find a balance between all that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it, and you know, tap in, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know you guys' opinions and how everything is. Later, y'all.